Welcome back to Space Engineers with Monkeyb. Between episodes, I have gone and added the second half of the front of the ship. Still got to add the hydrogen thrusters and a few other little bits and pieces, but get an idea of what this all looks like now. And you probably did a little bit from the thumbnail from the last episode, as I'd taken that after I'd done this. Completed this side pretty much. It's pretty damn sweet. But in this episode, it's going to be sticking a front landing gear on. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to put a piston, and I don't know how well that will work, but I'm going to give it a go. I can always come back from a save, but I'm going to place a piston up in here, two pistons in fact, one up in there, one further down, that will go all the way down to one block off this deck and give us a single landing gear right in there. Also, I'm going to put in the additional thrusters and put in a couple of down thrusters on top just for when we get into space, but I don't know if I'll put them in yet, or I'll do that just before I take off. I'm going to finish up the bridge, and I have an idea for a piston for doing that as well, which I think I might do. So you'll enter the bridge through a piston elevator. At least that's the idea I have. Also, I still have to put in a way to get from up here down to the piping deck, or the maintenance tunnels. And I've still got to close this component off here, which I'll do after I've put the landing gear in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that landing gear situated and then show you how it works. Right, back shortly. Okay, I'm back and I've got the rudimentary development of the landing gear installed. So this landing gear is literally just two pistons, one on top of each other, and a landing gear on the bottom. Now, I've set this landing gear up so the top one extends all the way. The bottom one extends 9.6 in length. So if I'll just go in here, there's my first one, which is the bottom, which is the top, I should say. Sorry, the bottom one, which extends the full 10 meters, and the bottom one extends 9.6. I got this front landing. If I hit the reverse, that will now lower that landing gear. And it's made so that the head on the piston is adds about 0.2 for each piston you have. So if I now put a block right here, see that fits perfectly underneath, and I could lock quite comfortably. So there we go. Now I'm going to install with blast doors and a few things around and show what it looks like when I've got it all boxed in. Let me just bring that back up. Alrighty, there we go. The other thing I did is I made it so it will actually be behind that ion thruster. So it goes all the way up, it's hidden away, so you can only see it if you're down here. So yeah. Alright, I'll fill it all in with blast doors and so forth and box it in, and I'm going to start working out how I want this roof to go on, as it's going to be higher than I originally planned, but that shouldn't be a problem. I think that's just going to go down one and just come straight across. Alright, back in a minute. Well, I've installed the landing gear. I'll put in some blast doors, and I may move them up because it's a bit cheaty what I'm doing at the moment. But if we just go up here, I can got a button panel set up, so I can bring up the landing gear. Pistons going up the top half, coming up from the bottom. If I come in here, when the piston gets in, you'll see it actually, the landing gear comes in, pulls in through the blast doors. So it's a bit cheaty. If we have a look at the top, you can see it there. It's all good, it's all connected, no problems. And if we have a look down from underneath, you can see it sort of goes up inside and looks like I wanted, but I did have to, adjust the upper limit to about 3 meters to account for it. So it's 3 meters lower than it was when these weren't in, which means I'd have to adjust this because it's slightly bigger than the front of the block. It would have been nice if they made landing gears so they were actually two blocks exactly perfectly centered, so that way you could have them hide up inside a ship nice and neatly. So until I get the required components for the iron thrusters, that's what that looks like. But I've got to change up some blocks in here to finish this up. I'm going to put a catwalk over top of that piston, and that's where we are up to. So I'm considering actually putting a door here so you can actually get in here and do maintenance. Technically not needed, but could be interesting. Actually, probably not. I'll probably just put in 2 blocks right about now and say that is done. There's some bugs in the latest update. My welder is almost out of power, where grinding and welding seems to take longer than it should. Then it seems to be quick again, so I'm not sure what's going on. And if I look at my inventory, I have the hand drill, but when I try to select it, I get nothing. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Bit interesting, but yeah. So there's that landing gear. Those landing gears. Next is getting in some more thrusters and so forth. Get the 3 more thrusters in, so I'm going to get that done. Get this side closed off, and I may look at changing that around because I don't know. See what you guys think. Do you think I should cut the hole bigger and make it go up fully up inside? Let me know. Alright, I'm going to go and put those thrusters in, fill up that wall, and we get all that done. Got to install some reactors, gravity gen. I've never used the gravity gen. I've never been in space. My entire time in Space Engineers has been totally on the ground. So, looking forward to getting into space. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Okay, done a little bit more around. I've finished putting in the landing gear, which I think you saw earlier. And I almost killed myself. Finished up, put in another hydrogen thruster. I still got 2 more to put in. I have finished up this side, it's all closed off. Put in the windows on either side here now. And I have done some piping, so if we go inside here, I have piped in the this guy down here. Still got to finish welding up these bits. Need to go mining for some nickel. I've got these doors set up, so now I can close them, and I'm just getting ready to start doing a pressurization. Still got to finish welding up those ones down there and these refineries. So it's not airtight yet, but I think that's all I need to do. And I've got currently left and right hangar doors set up. There we go. If I go down, I still don't have a way into that level yet, the hangar level, but if I go up here and get into the corridor, and I've need to weld that. I'll leave that one there. So I've put all this in, started piping, still got to do some more. Like I said, I need some nickel down there. So this is all ready to pipe up to the assemblers. That's the same as it was previously on this side, all wired up, ready to build the refineries on top. And there's plenty of room down here, so what's probably going to go on down the center here is all the gyros. And then in the back here, on the coming off the roof, I'll probably put the put 2 large reactors. It'll be getting fed by the pipe there. Put a connector in and hook that up. So this is all pressurized down here. I don't think it will be at the moment, but if let's see if I close this, is it pressurized? No, so there's still some work to. Ah, yes, I still got holes down here to fill in with the conveyor system. So next I need to organize a way to get up to the next level, into there. I'm thinking possibly some catwalks here and a doorway. Because coming in through this is not the right way. So yeah, almost done. A little bit more work today, and then it will be over. I have plenty of room on the front here to add, additional thrusters, whatever I like in there. I'm thinking of sticking just on the sides, facing down, 2 atmospherics, just for in atmosphere, which I'll probably take off when I get into space. I need to add up here some down thrusters for hydrogen, so I can go down when I go in space. On the Earth it's not an issue, but in space. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more work, get the rest of those things welded up. I'll have to go and do some refinery, and then do some pressurization tests, but I think I'll get them done pretty quick. So I'll get that done, and then I might also... No, I won't. I was going to say I might get the assemblers in, but I think I'll leave that for next episode. But anyway, I'll be back shortly. Well, I have the dreaded task of waiting for things to be built. I've got construction components going on there, and I have metal grids being made here. They finally added something that was always in the help documentation, where if you hold the shift and control key, you can put 1000 of an item in. So if I grab say uh, interior plates, shift and control, one click, 1000. Absolutely fantastic. I'm sick and tired of clicking the bloody 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, it's good that they've added that in. My elite tools still suffer, even though it's been a day since I started this episode, and there's been a couple of patches. My elite tools still don't work properly. Just finished some mining to get some nickel, and that's processing, and that's why this is taking so long, because I've only got one refinery on the base. Where is it? Did I just go past it? I think I did. Where are you, refinery? Alright, stop. Go down slowly. There it is. Nope. Where is the refinery? No, I can find this thing every other time. Ah, that's why. Large reactor. Yes, I only got one refinery, and that's currently doing nickel that I've just brought back, so I can make those metal grids. We have come to the end of the episode. Let's have a quick look what I've done so far. I've just put in 2 reactors. I'm still waiting on components. I've reconnected up the conveyor system to the tanks over there and the oxygen gens. I've put in 4 batteries there, 4 batteries over there. I finished up that air vent. Put 12 gyros down here. They're all done. I've finished up all the piping all the way through, and if we just go outside, done a little bit more work there. I've run out of components. I'm waiting for lots of stuff to be made. Might have to build a couple of new extra refineries in the system over there. I have finished putting in the second hydrogen thruster for the front of the ship. And if I just move back, you sort of see what that looks like. So that's all in. And I'm thinking of putting one uh, atmospheric thruster just in the front of that one again, just because, you know, I should have some. Apart from that, everything else is done. I still have to, of course, create a corridor between the this area and down. I don't know if I mentioned last time, I put some glass windows in here so you can see this piston, which I think is good, and you can sort of see a bit outside. Possibly could be a good spot for a airlock going outside from up top of the ship. Still got to build these and put them in. In fact, that may be what I'll do instead of over the other side, and then get these ones working here for me. I need to run around and do some lighting, get some lights in. Decided to bring Argo with me for when I planetfall on other planets, so I'll have a ship capable of atmospheric flight. I've left the power on. Let me turn that off. Thrusters off. Save those batteries. Always a hum. We'll have to weld up a few more things. I can then do my atmospheric tests. Looks like I still have one connector here to do. Don't think I've got the parts on me. Nope. So one there to do. My beautiful windows so I can see out my ship while flying. Be good. Nice big view at the top. And that's it. Pretty much else it's the same. I'm going to put a couple of small hydrogen thrusters, one or two, probably just two, one on this side, one on that side, and then probably one at the front as well. Just sticking out to for when I get into space. Don't need them in an Earth atmosphere. I'll fall quite comfortably with this mass, this amount of mass. Med bay is going to go down in here. Also the oxygen generator for that. And yeah, so I still got to do design and build however I'm going to get into there. Considering a piston elevator, but not sure if that's what I want to do. It takes, 5 blocks to do one because of the requirements to push past things, but yeah. Next I've got a episode, add some storage for the rest of the ship. Now I've got plenty of room in here. I've got plenty of room to put stuff. I've got to put jump drives in. Just alone above and everywhere I've got plenty of space, so not going to be problems fitting anything else in. But until next time, please like, subscribe, share if you feel up to it, and tell your friends. This is Monkeyb. Thank you for watching. Later.